It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Bucks coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, there's nothing quite like it, that feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice, because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Off the play fake, Vic. It got his man complete. A gain of 32 that time.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Vic now. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
He completes it to Jones. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Brown will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Brown once more. This time he's in for a Commanders touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now, because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down. They run over center with Martin. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Luck now to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 yards on the play, and a Buccaneer first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. They send the tight end Davis in motion. First down, here's the run with Martin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Block. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Luck. He finds his man Johnson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Back to throw, Luck. Again, it's Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And
come on.
Incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away.
Yes.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time.
Got on, Scouter.
Get it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, Vick. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
I just watched that the other day, actually.
Option here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Pause.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they got it with a 2nd and 10.
Nigga needed something to do. And until my boy came back.
Here's Vick. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
These niggas got a squad, boy.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Locke. Throw right side, take it in by Adunze. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. They'll send a receiver in motion.
Luck. Andrew Luck.
Luck throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those
nigga wheeling and dealing.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Locke. This is caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
Vernon Davis, yeah, they ain't got a squad.
It's been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Shut up.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Looking for Johnson.
Try to float that bitch.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league.
I didn't think Anthony Barr was going to jump that high.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Come on, bro.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Why? Get out of the way, nigga. You ain't supposed to be getting ball.
20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now here's Vick. Complete. It's Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now Vick, who's going to change things up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up through the air.
Hit the wrong button.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status.
My bad. That's on me.
Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They juked him. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
That's crazy how the camera angle held for how I did. I thought it was fast.
First career game, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Aubrey good with the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Right.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Washington offense heading out. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood.
Oh, come on. What the fuck was that?
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Vick readies to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Jones now in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Vick to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 9. Play action now. Vick. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for this.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And I heard that they want to show.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first.
I've been in the corner around these bitches and I start letting shit go.
11 seconds remaining in this first half. They run again on first down. Martin will take it past.
What's that kind of timeout for if y'all gonna just run it? Like, take the ball in the goddamn half time.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They run it again with Martin. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A final shot before the break. Lock. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
That was close.
So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half.
Facts.
So we don't have to go out and win one.
Super beans.
Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Up the middle, it's Martin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10
That's
at the
ridiculous.
38. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Off of play action, Luck.
Come on.
Field is Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Ah, baby, you just had to block for 1 second.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That goes for a gain of 31.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Sheds off the tackle.
God damn.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
I was about to say, that guy been Pacheco.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half.
Richard Sherman getting ate the fuck up.
Drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now it's Locke. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
From the gun on third down, Luck. He's got his target, and it's complete.
Come on.
He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck.
Boy, this nigga's getting ate alive.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try the middle with Martin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for his second straight play. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing, Vick. He finds his man, complete. That's Moss. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the draw, here's Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw, Vick. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Blah. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Again, it's Martin. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Got that bitch. Oh, come on. No. No. Come on, bro. That was me.
Washington's 43. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I have playing
defense. The
defense.
league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Locke.
Right back to Davis. It's complete.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Martin running left.
They fucking ran it for real on 3rd and 9.
His way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Play action. It's Locke.
There we go.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Commanders are going to
Finally, niggas.
at their own 9-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though,
First turnover of the game, niggas.
They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. So here's Vick following the interception. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
It was. I'm glad he did.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I see what you did there.
They're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Vick.
Oh.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not
Well, he'll be the best defender out there.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 3rd and 10. Vick to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Michael Vick. That is caught, and he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Vick.
Come on.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a give, left side.
Come on.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vick. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Vick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our
KG, you ready?
games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not...
That was a horrible defensive effort, fella. Until the very last play. Oh, you must didn't realize who I was. I trained with you. Well, I'm gonna walk my dog, and then I'll be back.